Okay, for today's video, I'm going to make chicken noodle soup. Well, I thought with the cold and flu season here that we should do something, a good, healthy, sturdy chicken noodle soup. We all know that it helps you with your colds. Okay, first off, we're going to start, I'm going to reach across you. I made a homemade chicken stock. At the end of the video, I will put, at the end of the cooking of the soup, I will put the video and recipe for the chicken stock. Okay, and here we have 2 cups of chicken, roughly chopped, about 2 cups of carrots, fairly thin chopped, almost 2 cups of celery, chopped up, 1 onion, which is about 1 cup of onion, 2 large cloves of garlic, or about a tablespoon. You can add more. More garlic on the cold and flu season's very good for you. And then we have our noodles. We bought this, it's cut Tbls. It's a very thin, almost angel hair type noodle. I'm going to add 14 ounces of it. Okay, we have salt and pepper. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning and about a tablespoon of parsley. Forgot to mention the stock. There's about 8 cups of stock there. And that should be your whole soup. Okay, I've got my vegetables, the carrots, the celery, and the onion in there. Gently warming up pretty much is all. Now I'm going to add my garlic. Get that blooming. That's what I call it, is blooming. You get the smell. The garlic starts developing a scent. Oh yeah. Okay, you want to pour the chicken stock for me? Now we're going to add the 8 cups of chicken stock. There we go. Let that get going. In here I have 2 teaspoons of parsley, almost a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to go ahead and throw that all in there. And once this comes to a boil, I'm going to add the chicken and the noodles. Everything's cooked except for the vegetables, and they're doing that now. So all we're doing is heating up the chicken, and the noodles I bought take 4 to 5 minutes to cook. And yeah, of course, it depends on what size noodle you use. You could use egg noodles, the white egg noodles, or you could use homemade egg noodles, which is what I should have done because this is supposed to be from scratch. But the noodles is the only thing I didn't cook or make. And as far as I can tell, this is pretty good for a keto diet too, because there's no flour, no sugar in it. So it's almost I want to say almost a free food.
Just before you put the noodles in.
Yes, before you put the noodles in. Yes. I will be very careful when I put my noodles, when I put mine in my bowl. All right, we'll see you at the table when it's all done. Okay, I've got the noodles in there. I just added the chicken, enough to heat it up because it was already pre-cooked. And I'm about ready to bowl it up.
Well, timer says it's ready.
Yep. All right, well, this time we'll see you at the table. Okay, welcome to my table. We are having chicken noodle soup. bought the carrots at the market. Oh, wow. And they were the funniest shapes. They're organic and
Some extra broth, huh?
yeah. Try not to eat too many noodles.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. That's good.
I
That's
just like
real
that. The noodles are a nice addition and great texture.
Thanks for joining us, and I'll post the chicken stock after this. Bye. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start with our basis for our chicken noodle soup. Here I have about 1 cup of chopped up, not very big, small pieces of carrots. We're going to add that into our stock pot of water, and it's about this full. We'll add that in there. Then I have 3 stalks of celery, leaves, end bits and all, just trimmed up a little bit. Put that in the stock pot. Okay, and I have about 1 large onion here. It's a medium and a small. Skins and everything. I did chop off the root bits. I'm just funny about that. And I have some, oh, these are kind of small. This is about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. Skins are still on them. Throw them in there. I have these little bits of broccoli left over. They're just going to get thrown away. They're going in there. Same with these cherry tomatoes. They need to be taken care of or thrown away. And I have some red bell pepper left over. I'm going to throw them in there just because. We don't want to throw anything away if we can help it. Okay. Then here was some sage, the stalks of sage. I had stripped some of the leaves off of it for something I made the other day. I'm just going to throw those in there too, because this is all going to get strained out. We're not going to use that. Okay, now I have a whole fryer without the giblets. I'm going to put my rack in there because I like my chicken up above everything. I don't know why. So I'm going to open this up, set it on top of the rack, put it on the stove, bring it to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, and simmer it until the chicken's completely cooked and my stock looks nice and done. And we'll be back when after we strained it and got everything ready for tomorrow's soup.
Here you go.
Okay, I've got everything in there. I had to take a little bit of water out. I put some salt and some pepper in there. And we're getting ready to...
And the chicken.
Yeah, and the chicken, yes. You're ready to bring it to a boil and let it simmer for maybe an hour or 2.